Welcome. So let's get straight into the workout today. You're going to need your foam roller. Large or small doesn't really matter. And with that being said, let's come straight onto our right side. You're going to place your foam roller towards your greater trochanter or your hip here, taking that back leg over the top. And we are going to silently torture ourselves by releasing that myofascial, that fascial from the hip towards the knee. This class today is a combination of myofascial release, fascial release, as well as a little bit of Pilates in there. So let's continue for about 1 minute here on this side. As you can see, we're moving up towards the hip joint, through that iliotibial band, down towards the knee. If you need to stay in an area that feels really tight for a little bit longer, feel free to do that. Perhaps pause this video and come back when you feel that you've released the tension. We're going to keep going here for about another 30 seconds. So just moving down and up. Good. Remember, if there's a little tightness in here, as I said, silent torture, remember to breathe as much as possible. Good. Working with me. Let's move up one more time. Good. And then just down one more time. Let's move straight onto our second side from there. So coming onto our left hip bone, or towards the hip bone here, or the iliotibial band, I should say. Just be very gentle as well around the knees as you continue to move up and down through the outside of that left leg now. If you're able to find the stability like I'm showing, just find a position that feels good here on the side if you do have that balance as I'm showing, as I said. Otherwise, staying here for about another 30 seconds, moving with love through the outside of that leg. Good. Trust me, this feels really good after. And depending as well, if you have a really hard roll, as I'm using a black roll here, this is quite strong, or a little bit of a softer one, doesn't matter. Again, let's move up and down. Nice. And just one more time. Good. All right, moving now towards your glute. So let's start with our right piriformis here, or your right glute, or your butt cheek. You're going to take that left leg over, as you can see, and just start to roll on the outside of that area there. So you just want to roll, be very gentle around the sit bone, and you need to find a position here that feels comfortable enough for you. So if it's a little bit more comfy on the outside, then find that position as I'm showing there. Also, if that leg position is not really working for you, you just want to release the tightness there in the glutes, in the buttocks, especially if you've been doing my workouts or other Pilates workouts, or your own fitness routine, or just walking. They can get really tight. In fact, the legs get really tight in general, and we just don't notice it. So now we've got the time to release. Self-love, self-massage. Good. A couple more times here, and then we can change to our second side. So now I'm moving to that left hip bone. As you can see, I'm tilting my weight a little bit towards the left, just moving up and down there through that area, releasing those piriformis muscles, the glute med, as well as the glute max and min, in fact, the entire gluteal on that side. Yeah. Also, as a dancer, I get very tight in there, particularly if I'm doing strenuous ballet workouts and all that good stuff. For my dancers out there, this is very good exercise for you guys to do. You can also use a ball. All right, let's move down now. So you just want to make sure you have enough room behind you. And we're going to start to massage the side of the spine. Yeah, before we do so, just take a little stretch. This feels really good. Breathe deeply in towards your ribs and just release any tension that may be held in the body. And then, as I said, we're going to start to roll with our foam roller up and down. Yeah. And generally when I do this, I feel I do work a lot on my back. So I have a lot of tightness there on my upper back, particularly also if you're somebody who's working at the desk or a desk all day and just not getting that exercise that you need. And this can get just really tight. So be very gentle, just moving up towards the neck. Don't go towards the Halswirbelsäule, as we say in German, but just towards the scapula, maybe a little bit up if you have tightness in the shoulders, of course. And of course, if your lower back is tight, this is for you to decide. Yeah, you want to keep that buttocks, or that butt up here as you move up and down. You can also walk the feet, which I wasn't doing here. That would also help. Good. Just a few more times. And then let's just draw back into that chest opener. Stretch right now. All right, now you really want to make sure, you can see here where my brow line is, that the foam roller is there. And we're going to move into some abs now. So a little bit of work. We're going to breathe in. And as you exhale, squeezing your abdominals, we're going to do a set of 10 chest lifts here. So as you breathe in, extend. And as you exhale, think of closing those ribs towards those hips. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And really use that foam roller to come up as well. Yeah, as I'm showing there, ribs to hips. At number 5, exhale. Good. Just so you're aware as well, I want you to know that after this, we'll move into some spine curls, or actually roll ups. I don't know why I'm calling them spine curls. I'm so sorry. But let's stay on this exercise for now. We've got just one more. Breathing out. Good. Breathe in and give yourself a little break again. And then just roll up from there to your sit bones. So as I was saying, we're coming into our spinal roll now. So you just want to use that foam roller again as you roll back. You want to engage your abs to lift up and pull your tummy in. Inhale. Exhale. If that's enough for you, don't have to go all the way back. I'm quite open in my upper back, so I'm able to do that. You do what feels best for you. Breathe in and breathe out. Lengthen to breathe in. Exhale to breathe out. Good. Breathe in. And last one, take a stretch, extend your legs. You can already take out your foam roller if that is way too much for you right now, or just enjoy that stretch with me there through the hips, through the chest, and through the belly. One more time. Take a few deep breaths. Relax. Good. All right, just quickly coming up from there. Continuing, of course, on with our foam roller, obviously. Let's start with our right hand. So you want to take your right palm, or your wrist, I should say. Just take that left hand to the side. And we're just going to stretch out here through the pecs as well as your scapula, perhaps coming into your latissimus dorsi. As you can see, you just want to roll here onto your forearm, moving forward with a nice deep exhale. Or if it feels better with the inhale, do what feels good for you. This workout is for you to stretch out, right? So just use the movements as sort of guidance for today's session. If you, again, want to hold out for any longer positions or even hold the stretch, pause this workout, feel free to do so. As I said though, let's go for one more together. So the 5th one here, coming up right now, moving forward. And exhale, moving back. Good. And then just changing sides. Let's keep the flow of the workout going. Again, onto that left wrist, and then feel as that foam roller moves forward and back, as if you're rolling there onto your forearm, moving forward. And then moving back. Good. Number 3 of 5 coming up, moving forward and moving back. Just 2 more to go. Front and back. Let's just do one more together from there, and then we're going to combine both arms. So after this one, let's finish off with both of the arms. As you can see, just now come to your center. And again, both wrists on there, interlacing your fingers. Now just moving up onto your forearm, so from your wrist to your elbow. Yeah, so you want to press the chest down to the floor. I'm actually moving a little further back into a little curl as well, if you feel that is something good for you. Again, this exercise and this entire workout should feel good. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, just a couple more there. Stretch out your chest, stretch out your pecs, your arms, solar plexus, collarbone. Let's do one more. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Just take a nice child's pose from there with your foam roller, and just take a few deep breaths just to relax. Well done. And let's roll up. So a little strength work is coming up. Just give yourself a little twist left and right before you prepare yourself. We're going to come into a little low plank. So good luck. Not an easy exercise. Coming into your low plank, as you can see on your elbows on your foam roller. I was really challenged as I was doing this. You can probably see. I want you guys to move slightly forward and back again onto your forearms. As you can see, and hopefully if you've been doing Pilates for a while, you know you want to engage your lower abs, particularly your powerhouse and your pelvic floor. One more time, forward and back. And now we're going to hold it out for about 20 seconds. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure your butt is in line with your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good job. All right, let's continue on with our workout. So just slowly but surely coming down. Let's stretch out now our hips. So you want to place the foam roller under your sacrum, sacroiliac joint, or your coccyx, and just pull your right knee into your chest. As you can see, you want to stretch that left leg as long as is possible. They're getting into your hip flexor. Yeah. Trying to drop those heels down to the floor, or particularly the left heel. Good. And try to lengthen the toes longer and longer. Again, breathe in towards your hips, relax, and then we're going to change sides. Just to mentally prepare yourself as well, we're going to move into some scissors in a second. So let's enjoy the stretch, and then we're going to get into some work again using our abs. Good, deep abdominal muscles. All right, a couple more seconds here in the stretch. Now, you may want to take your foam roller and hold it. I definitely needed that for this exercise. Let's split our legs for 20 scissors. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep it up, 3, and 2, last one. Good, toes to the sky, and give yourself a little break. Very nice job. Take your foam roller out underneath your hips and just relax for a few seconds. All right, the work is going to continue now. We are almost actually done for today's workout, so well done for getting this far. Take the soles of your feet and place your feet onto the foam roller now. Place your hands next to you, coming into a shoulder bridge, Hüftbeuger or pelvic tilt. You're going to tuck your tailbone and start to lift your hips up. Don't lose the foam roller as you roll through your vertebra, and then slowly ripple that back down, vertebra for vertebra, as you hit the floor. You breathe in. We're doing a set of 10, yeah? So let's roll up. Engage the sit bone, squeeze your butt and hamstrings, lift up, and roll it back down. Very good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Tuck your tailbone. Squeeze your sit bones together. Hamstrings and glutes activating. Lift up. And roll it back down. Good job. Number 4 is coming up. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. Hamstring working. And release. Straight down. All right. We are already halfway there. Very nice. Let's go. And lift up. Squeeze. Imprint your spine. Lift your hips higher, higher, higher. And roll it back down. Very good job. Let's go. Going up, going up, going up, and rippling down. There's nothing more really that I can say other than a few things going on here. Shoulders release, neck is long, lower back is working, of course. Powerhouse is engaging, hamstrings squeezing. Don't lose the foam roller. Good. Let's continue to articulate and lengthen through the lower back. Let's go for a couple more. Lift up. Good. Our last one is coming up. We're going to lift up one more time. And as you're there, hold your position. Extend your arms above head and stretch through your body. Breathe in, breathe out, and roll down. Extend your legs. Well done. The hard work is done. Just extend your legs, as I said, and just start to bend and stretch your knees. You're getting a little stretch here or a little release in your calf muscles. You can also turn your toes out, for example, little windscreen wiper in and out if you'd like to. Good, just a few more there. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, toes in, toes out. Good job. All right, so from there, we're just gonna come up again and let's move into a little straddle split stretch. So what you're gonna do is, let's extend our left leg firstly. You're going to take your foam roller just in front of you. If you don't need it, that's fine. Take your left arm up and over towards your left toes and take that beautiful side bend there. As you breathe in, you come back, and as you breathe out, you stretch up and over towards the toes. Breathe in to come back and breathe out. Third time, you're going to take that top hand, the right hand, down towards the left hand and drop your head, neck, chest, shoulders, and upper body towards the floor. Relax the hips, relax the inside thighs, breathe and enjoy. Good, let's quickly change to our opposite side. So taking now that right leg across, stretch up and over again towards your right side with your left hand and come back. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Last one for today. Breathe out and breathe in. Drop your head, neck, chest down. Relax your head towards the earth. And allow your shoulders to open up. Feel the stretch there. Relax, 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 relax. Good. Nice job. Let's come back up to the center. Good. And just place your foam roller off to the side. Let's come to a cross-legged position. And And just release and relax any tension that may be held in your neck, reaching your fingertips together, interlace, and stretch out your spine. 1. And release. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Just place your fingertips on your shoulders and give your shoulders a little relaxation before we finish up for today. Well done. As always, if you have been joining my classes, well done for getting to the end of these. Just take a little twist, relax, and get rid of anything that may be still there. Positive affirmation. I am feeling light, beautiful, full of joy and love. Good. And closing your eyes and just placing your hands onto your knees from there. Let's take a few deep breaths just to finish off today's class. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through your mouth. In through nose, out through mouth. One more breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And when you're done, you're done. Good job. Well done for joining in, and good job with your foam roller today. Of course, you guys who aren't aware, I'm doing those online classes, by the way, every single day. So if you want to join in, check out my website and subscribe. Bye-bye.